Hello, peoples, and welcome back to another episode of Kingdom of the Psycho Flying Hamster. Yay! Whoop, whoop, whoop. Today, let's go over what we've done since we've last spoken. Platform, a little more pronounced. Little fence, little beacons. There's an outline of a castle here. Yeah, that's about it so far. And I like the way it looks. That's just that's just awesome, dude. All right. I have just finished the actual entrance, which works something like this. Yeah, I love that sound. Awesome. One more time. Yeah. All right. On that note, we are going to just build stuff. Wow, that's really freaking descriptive. So, you know my plans a little bit. This base right here that I just came from, that I'll walk back into, this will be the dungeon. Alright, this entire bottom area on this level will be the dungeon. Then I have plans for this middle area, which I will share later on. But for now, we need to complete the dungeon. So, let's do some building, shall we? And, you know, just for safety's sake, we're going to fast forward this. So let the magic begin!
Alright, we need a 3 high. Fail! Fail! I was thinking, while, we're looking at this stuff, that this is weird. Oh, solo mio, watch me place Plato. My wife just entered the room. She's like, what the hell is this man doing? What's with the freaking creepy noise? I should be able to fast forward this to where you can still hear me talking. Should be a little bit comical. Whoop, stupid thing. Wow. Try that again.
I'm a little distracted right now. I'm watching Lip Sync Battle on MTV. Same time I'm doing this. And apparently my wife just flashed me. Ooh. Yeah, distractions, people. Distractions. Now she's dancing. And she can't dance, let me tell you. Now she's looking at me crossly. This is going to end badly. I know it is. Okay, ladies and gentlemen, now we have to close the entirety of this floor. So, we're going to do magic. After I burp. Stand right here, and back in a moment. Holy crapola on a flying fudge stick! So you can see, yep, I covered the entire damn thing. Only problem is there's no way down. You know, we should fix that. This looks promising. Let's go here. 2, 3, 4. That'll work. I believe that's the center, isn't it? Yeah, it's the center. And then, well, you get some stairs up there. How should we do this? How indeed? Apparently not like that. Okay, let's get the other side. I like that. That actually looks pretty decent. That does not look decent. I like this other stairs like there. Yeah, that works. Really? Piece of crap. What are you doing? Okay. That works. And hey, what do you know? I've got lighting in here. Holy crap. Dark over here, but, you know, I'll fix that eventually. Here's the redstone for the door. Rather simple. Redstone can be simple. Can be complicated. All depends on how you approach it. Okay. Now, the back of the castle. I got that right? Yeah. The back of the castle, there's no exit, so that's one reason why I want to have the stairs there. It makes sense to me. Whether or not it makes sense to you, it really doesn't matter. So now comes the next phase of my plan. Now we're going to do the actual layout of this level here. First, let's take a quick tour around it. See how it looks. I don't want any windows there. The functionality is a dungeon. That's just all there is to it. A little bit lit. I will decorate it later on, of course. For now, that's just the rudimentary shape. You know, like here, once I put my doors in, you see I got nice little ledges going on. Of course, that hides that redstone too. So, you know, it's doubly effective. And creepy noise. Again, with the creepy noise. Alright, so we're going to stand right here. We're going to do some more work, and we'll be back in a moment. A magic moment. Alright, magic has happened. Let's take a quick tour. Okay, so. This looks pretty interesting, I would have to say. So here's the plan. This here on my left is the ballroom. Alright, with the bathroom. Over here is a casual dining with a small kitchen. Just enough to serve the guests. Here is guest quarters. That is guest quarters. These are the stairs that go to the next level. Upstairs, of course. This on the left-hand side is going to be the guest games. I'm going to have a number of games. Yes, guest games. Don't worry. So I'll work it out as I go. I do a lot of that. And this is the guest library. Yes, they are quite large spaces. That's because it's going to be cool. That's all there is to it. You can't have a castle without some grandeur. And as you've noticed, I've already started on the wall. I think this looks rather fetching. Not bad at all. I might change the doors. A little bit of rose-colored glass or red-colored glass. I don't know what you call it. And of course, I love this hallway. This hallway is just pretty awesome. And it's going to go all the way up to the stairs. Love it. All right, ladies and gentlemen. I think I will stop this episode for now. Because why not? Thank you, ladies and gentlemen, for watching this episode of the Kingdom of the Psycho Flying Hamster. Tune in next time. Unless I choose to extend this episode. But who knows, okay? Next time. Bye. 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 Bye.